Pat and Dina, good afternoon. That hearing's underway right now, and former special counsel Robert Hur is really taking heat from both sides in all of this, but he says he stands by the conclusions that he published in that report last month. Now, Hur is appearing on Capitol Hill after the release of his report into the president's alleged mishandling of classified materials as vice president. Those documents were found at several properties connected to President Biden. Hur, who was appointed to the Justice Department by former President Donald Trump, did not find sufficient evidence to charge Mr. Biden with any crimes. His report described Mr. Biden as a, quote, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory, even alleging the president could not remember the date his son Beau died. The president angrily and forcefully pushed back on that description following the report's release. But Hur says he needed to justify his decision not to prosecute Mr. Biden and that his observations gave context to that decision. Right now, Republicans are angry that Hur didn't charge the president, and Democrats are unhappy that his description fuels the idea that Mr. Biden isn't mentally fit to run again. Already today, Hur's told lawmakers he stands by his report.
No matter the role, no matter the administration, I have applied the same standards and the same impartiality. My respect for the Justice Department and my commitment to this country are why I agreed to serve as special counsel when asked by the Attorney General. I resolved to do the work as I did all my work for the department, fairly, thoroughly, and professionally, with close attention to the policies and practices that govern department prosecutors.
Now, there's a chance that Senate investigators may also want to hear from Hur at some point, but right now it's not clear whether or not he'll actually be called back to Capitol Hill to testify again. That's the latest here in Washington. We'll send it back to you guys in Chicago.